In a day where the cryptocurrency political landscape changed, is this going to be good news for anyone holding XRP? Now, we were disappointed last week to not get the settlement. However, there are some key things coming up this week, well, that might just change that. And more importantly, what does a change at the top truly mean for anyone holding XRP? We're going to break down my views on exactly what that is in this video, so make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and let's get into it. So welcome back to the channel, everybody. As always, don't forget to turn your notification bell on so you're updated with our latest content, our live streams, and much more. But like I said, let's talk a little bit about what's happened today and how this may affect the price of XRP and what we all want, which is the final settlement to come in. Now, we obviously know that Joe Biden has decided to step down, but has endorsed Kamala Harris as the potential Democratic frontrunner. What does it mean for crypto? Well, ultimately, she has been on the side of Joe Biden's administration, which is anti-crypto. Now, she's actually interacted with part of, and more importantly, is well within the tech industry, actually, dealing with a number of different companies that she's been involved with over the years. She is strong tied in to the tech company. Now, this could be a good news story for Crypto Pro if the Democratic Party decide to do that. The reality is, though, she's not going to make much of a difference when it comes to XRP. We do want to see this settlement come in, but actually, I think the narrative from the political stand in the US will have to change. We know we've got pro-crypto with Trump. The reality is the Democrats can't afford to go anti-crypto. This is simply not going to go and work. What does this mean? Well, it means that people like Gary Gensler, people like Jerome Powell will have to follow the narrative. Now, the odds when we look at this are currently way in favor of Donald Trump. I think he's 46.7% versus 44.3% on the Democratic side of things. So at the minute, it stands for a pro-cryptocurrency president. A lot can change between that. This, for me, is incredibly important when it comes to XRP and the settlement that we have with the SEC. Are we finally going to see them get this out of the way so that there is no risk as to who comes in this or not? They almost have to go all in or fold and take the loss. And I think that's what we could see over this week. I think it'll be very interesting to see the political landscape change. And I certainly think under the forefront of this, XRP will be there. We already know Brad Garlinghouse coming out saying they believe they are very close to the settlement being agreed. We actually saw a little bit of XRP being moved last week that everyone assumed was a payment, not to be the case. However, Brad coming out and saying that he believes that they are close to the end, however, would not give a date. And I think that's where we all were last week. Now, we do know the closed doors meeting, whether it was XRP or not, has been moved to the 25th of July. That's this coming week. We also know that 31st of July, a lot of people expect Judge Annalisa Torres to finally close all this down. All would sit quite nicely with the upcoming political movement. I think this is where everything feels like it's falling in line. Now, we've been waiting for about 4 years when it comes to XRP. We may have to wait just a little touch longer. However, what we are seeing, though, is significant uptrend in volume. And I've talked about this a number of times, particularly volume on the XRPL. Now, we're seeing volume surge over the counter of 95% in half year one and more to come as Donald Trump gets nearer to the election and as potentially we see a pro-crypto US president. Well, then this is only going to support it, and it's only going to support the narrative around. At the minute, you can look at many altcoins. AVAX up 12%. We see Ethereum up about 3%. XRP is up about 0.4, 0.5, but it's still suppressed. People are hedging a 50-50 bet, and I've been saying that now for quite some time. So as soon as we get a settlement and it's agreed and we move on, I absolutely believe we're going to see a big spike, not only in volume, but in price action as well. Many analysts actually believe we could see a 20% increase in the price of XRP as we see volume on South Korean exchanges as well as Asian markets starting to pick up. So this is a very good indication of global adoption for XRP. The question will always be, though, what happens on the back of that? What partnerships come out? What does the price action do? How do you sustain the business model that we all are excited about? What does it look like in terms of CBDCs or not? And I think that is where a lot of people sit right now. We do know, though, when we take a look at the price action on XRP over the course of the last 2.5 weeks, it's been very positive in that we've actually only had 2 and a bit days where we've seen red candles. The rest has been very strong. In fact, we've actually seen from the bottom to where we currently sit an over 55% move on XRP. I know many of you will be asking, what does 20% look like 2-bit? 20% puts us back in that 72-cent range that we've been talking around for a while. It actually puts us back up to retesting some of these local highs of around March and equally November of last year. Now, I truly believe that XRP is set for a bigger move, and I do believe XRP could break $1 very quickly if the settlement works in our favor, of which I think it will. The question will be when, if, and more importantly, finalized this week. And hopefully we will see that. Worst case, it could be the 31st, but we'll keep you updated as everything builds out. But certainly the change at the top of the Democratic Party could be interesting and could force a hand on such people as Gary Gensler to get the settlement done. Let me know what you think in the comments of all of this in the comments down below. And I do appreciate all your time. Hit that like and subscribe button for more XRP content. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.